come to worship the same God. Come to magnify the same Lord. And the Bible says ain't number one Lord, one faith, and one baptism. And then the Bible says, how can two walk together unless they agree? If you're not agreeing with me that Jesus is the Son of the living God, that he is the Christ, then what God are you serving? Can I get a witness? Come on now, you got to help me here this morning. But notice what Jesus said. The woman began to go into details about where they worship at. You know, my folks say that some folks worship in the mountain and some worship in the temple and things. But listen to what Jesus said. God is a spirit. And if you're going to worship him, you got to worship in spirit and truth. Then Jesus started running a background check on her and asked her, said, where's your husband? She said, I don't have one. He said, I know that. Say, the man you live with now ain't yours. Say, but you live with 5 other men. And that got her attention. That got her attention so that the woman, she ran back to the city and began to encounter with the men and say, come and see a man. A man that I don't even know, but he done gave me the 411 on myself. He done ran my background. He done pulled my whole car. He done went back and brought up some data on me that I've already forgotten. Oh, can't you see how good God is? I know the Bible says forget those things behind you, but sometimes we got to remember the things that's behind us and how we got where we are. Can I get a witness? So the woman, after the dialogue she had with Jesus, secondly, Jesus began to tell her about her personal life. Oh, I guess that would have got my attention if somebody that I never met before can tell me about things that's done transpired in my past. Can I get a witness? So Jesus got this woman immediate attention, and the woman, she drank her water pot. I don't know if she did it out of fear, but she was just amazed about the thing that Jesus had told her. And the Bible says that she ran back to the city. Notice if Jesus would have never said nothing to this woman, then what transpired would have never happened. Oh, my brothers and sisters, the Bible says, with love and kindness, that he have drawn us. He said, I love you with a love that is old. It may be old, but it's still an everlasting love. And he said, with love and kindness have I drawn thee. Or if Jesus would have used some of the tactics that the average Jew would have used, he never would have gotten this woman's attention. Can I get a witness? That's why we need to disband some of the things the way we used to do. See, we're dealing with a whole new generation now. We're dealing with generations of young people that have no regard for themselves and nobody else. They don't have no respect for their elders. They don't have no respect for nobody. So we have to ask God, how do we approach that? What can we say to them? Young folk just boot up at you because they don't like the way you look. Can I get a witness? But the Bible said, with love and kindness have I drawn thee. It also said that grievous words stir up anger, but a kind word would turn away wrath. Walk up to some of these young folks like you want to do something. You better be ready to do something. Because if you're not ready, they're going to do something. It ain't only the young folks. Some of these old folks, they packing and everything else. Looking for an excuse to do wrong. But I just stopped by to let you know that this woman had to know him for herself. And it's amazing. All the men that she had been involved with, she ran back to tell them about a stranger in town. She ran back to tell them about a man that was different than any other man she ever knew. And notice what happened. This woman had some influence because when she ran back and said, come and see this man. The Bible said that all the men of the city, they had to come back to see what she was talking about. And the Bible said that she was so amazed about the thing that Jesus had told her. And I can imagine in my mind, you know, she'd have said, well, I've been exposed. It's all right when God exposes you. Because he tried to show you the reality of who he is. And let me tell you about God. God is not like man, because if it was another man, there'd have been a lot of finger pointing going on. But when they came back to Jesus and they heard the entreating words that he was saying, it was something about his conversation. It was something about his demeanor that transpired in their hearts and in their mind. The Bible said that they asked him to stay with them 2 more days. Can I get a witness? But notice who brought them to Jesus. Notice who said, I want you to meet somebody like somebody I've never seen in my life. You know, there should be an excitement in your life when God does something in your life. Some of us was meaner than junkyard dogs. Amen. Don't rub us too wrong now. But some of us, we were fight at the trap of a hat. Can I get a witness? But when God came in our life, old folks used to say, I looked at my hand. My hand was new, and I looked at my feet, and my feet was too. But let me throw something in there. My mind was transformed. The thing that I once did, I didn't have the desire. God don't take it away, but he show you a better. That's right. Better way. Talk to a lot of young folks. I tell them, you don't have to react the way people act toward you. That's right. Because if we act like that, some of us, we be running around like a road lizard. Crazier than a road lizard. Road lizard hear all the traffic and he don't know which way to go. He hear noise over there and he go this way. And eventually he gonna get ran over. Because he don't know which way to go. But when this woman was transformed, she wasn't like a lot of folks there, well, I done got saved and I'm waiting on the Lord. She had to tell somebody else. No doubt she wasn't